All right, so you're buying a home. Congratulations. It's the largest transaction of most people's lives. So it isn't something to be taken lightly, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun along the way. So in this video, we're going to talk about the 7 things you must do before moving in Dallas, Texas. And we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching one of our videos, I want to welcome you to the community. And if you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So go ahead and subscribe right now and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to learn about the latest market in Dallas, Texas. Hey, my name is Jimmy Webb Jr. and we're getting calls and emails every single day from people just like you, ready to make a move in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move, then shoot us a text, give us a call, or send us an email, and we've got your back when making a smooth move to Dallas, Texas. So today, like I mentioned earlier, we're getting into the 7 things you must do before moving in Dallas, Texas, and I have a feeling you're going to want to stick around till the end of this one because you do not want to move before you know the number 1 thing. But let's talk about the first thing that you really want to do, and that is to pick your neighborhood. You really want to start to narrow down your search, and we can help with that. Obviously, you can use this channel as a resource. What you can do is, if you go to the main channel page by clicking on the Dallas, Texas Living name of our channel below, if you go to the search bar within our channel, you can search for areas that you're interested in. And if we don't have your area up yet, just drop a comment below, and based on the demand, we'll bump up the priority for covering that area, okay? But Dallas is pretty spread out, so you have to identify what's important to you and what do you want to be close to, because picking the wrong area could keep you away from your lifestyle and in traffic, which we don't want to have happen, of course. So reach out to us and let us know where you're working, what your hobbies are, and we can help you find the most ideal situation so you can really enjoy your lifestyle here in Dallas, Texas. All right, after you pick your neighborhood, you want to get pre-approved. If you're not a cash buyer, of course. We've worked with a few of y'all, and that's a pretty straightforward process, all things considered. But, you know, there's nothing more awkward than setting your sights on something that you love, but you can't really afford. So I highly recommend going with a private lender, say over a big bank or Quicken Loans or something like that. If you want to be considered as one of the strongest offers, using a local private lender is hands down the way to go, okay? Listen, speed is your friend. All the interest rates are going to be about the same because it's very competitive, but what you want is someone who can move fast and provides incredible service that puts you first, okay? I work with a preferred lender who checks all those boxes and quite frankly goes above and beyond a lot of times. So they have an app as well where you can check the status of your loan at any time, which I know our clients love, and I know exactly where he works too. So getting answers fast is never a problem. I do videos with my lender from time to time, so I'll link to that in the description below if you want some insider information on how the lending side of things work. All right, next up is childcare. If you have little ones, daycare can get wild. You know, this is something you definitely don't want to leave until the last minute. So let's plan for this. Let's get ahead of it, okay? The average daycare cost you can expect is around $375 a week, but you know, the best ones do get competitive and only have so many spots available. So just let this serve as a friendly reminder to keep this as a priority on your to-do list if it isn't already. Hey, a real quick word from our sponsors, the like and subscribe button. Hey, would you tap that like button if you like what we're talking about so far? It would mean the world to me if you did that. And you might as well subscribe while you're there. And hey, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know which area you're thinking about moving to. You know, I'd love to see what you're interested in. But with that being said, let's get back into it. All right, the next thing you'll want to consider, again, if you have kiddos, is what school they'll be going to. If it's public school, then that's already predetermined for you. But if private school is an option for you, just as a heads up, the admissions process begins in October and final decisions are made right before spring break for the following year. So if that's something you want to look into, I went to private school here in Dallas and I'm still involved in the community. It's a pretty tight community, and I can make some phone calls if you'd like me to. But again, if private school is an option for you, you'll want to plan ahead on that as well. All right, number 3 is build your community. Hey, there's nothing worse than being in a new city and not knowing anybody, right? So having work friends is cool. So I think that's a good place to start. And hey, if you don't have a job, Dallas has one of the top job markets in the country. It's a very business friendly state. Tons of corporations are moving here. I feel like we hear about a new headquarters moving here about every month, it seems. Tons of hospitals. I mean, Frisco alone, they're saying will have more square feet of office space than Dallas in the next 5 to 10 years. So it's a very innovative city. So if you haven't found a job yet, I'm sure there are tons of opportunities out there. You just got to find the right fit for you. But outside of the workplace, there are tons of groups out there, whether it's a workout group like November Project, or maybe you're looking to connect with people from your alma mater. Hey, Texans are pretty cool and accepting of opening their community to new people. So find those groups, make those connections, and start to build your community so you don't feel like you're all alone in the big city, right? And hey, if I can help you make some connections, again, feel free to use me as a resource. I suppose I'm a pretty connected dude. So if your kids play sports, especially soccer or tennis or martial arts, I can hook you up with the best people in town in those ecosystems. All right, we're getting close to the end. Number 2, if you need to sell your home before you come, we can help make this whole process very seamless for you. If you happen to live outside of Dallas, we do this quite a bit. Odds are we work pretty closely with an agent in your area who we know will do a great job for you. So we can hook you up with someone that we trust. But what this also does, it allows for the communication to really flow back and forth. All you have to do is focus on the 6 things I'm talking about, plus the one thing at the end, and we'll handle everything else 100%. And the number 1 thing is to lean on us, okay? We are here to be your go-to resource. We'll hook you up with the Buyer's Advantage system, where we'll set you up with your own private portal where you can be alerted literally within minutes of a new listing hitting the market that matches your criteria. I mean, you'll know about it before other real estate agents even know about it. And hey, I know about Zillow and all these other things, but the problem is they aren't always up to date, and the portal I'll give you VIP access to is required by state law to be up to date within 48 hours. So lean on us, rely on our insider knowledge and expertise to help guide you through this entire process. And like I said before, I realize this is the biggest investment of most people's lives, and we don't take that lightly, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun along the way. So if you are thinking about making a move, shoot us a text, give us a call, or send us an email, and we've got your back. We're making a smooth move to Dallas, Texas. And if you made it this far, if you would like this video, it would mean the world to me if you did that. Go use that search bar within our channel and let us know in the comments if you are looking for info on a specific area that we haven't done a video on yet, and we'll get that out ASAP for you. And until the next video, we'll see you around town.